Okay, troubleshooting the kipor KDE 6700 TA diesel generator. We got this generator, wasn't running, so we worked on it. It came up with a P01 trouble code. Now the P01 would be the oil pressure sending unit, whether it's oil, low oil or not. So you go down in here and you pop this little wire off on the top. Pop the top one off. The side one's bolted, that's the ground. You pop the top off, and that will kill the ability for it to shut off your motor. So it'll actually eliminate the code. And then you could try to start it. And then you'll have to take it from there if you get any further. You already did that with this one. It didn't work. So now I'm going to take it apart, and we'll dig into it a little further. Okay, so now we took the back off. It was fairly easy. And I had to take this apart. I couldn't get any power any longer to the starter relay, so I had to research back. You have to go back here. I wish I had a little better light. There's a relay down there. Let me see if I can get some light here. Hold on one more second. Got to pause you again. Now, there's a relay right down here. That relay. I was getting power to it, yet I wasn't getting power going to the starter, which is on the opposite side over here. You take off the plate, and up underneath here is your starter. See it? So I jumped out the starter up there. I can't even get the camera really in here, but up there you could jump across the bolts right there, and you could try to jump it out, test your starter. And so I researched back. I wasn't getting power to that, so my relay was okay. So then in further looking, I had to take off the front panel, the power panel, and this fuse, there was a fuse in here, that was blown, so I replaced that. Pretty simple to figure out what a blown fuse looks like. You know, if I could find where the lens is. Somewhere over here. So, see, that's what the blown fuse looks like. See, so I took that out. Blue was usually 15, and it was a 15. Now I got it to crank, but I still have no start at the moment. So we're going to dig into it a little bit further. So over here, the next step you want to check is your fuel. So we got the cranking problem solved. Now over here, you'll see your fuel line coming in, right here, and over here, this is a valve that electrically opens and closes to shut off the fuel on you. So you want to make sure you have your 12 volts positive to the top. I already tested that, and I did. You know, a simple little voltmeter from Radio Shack or what have you. We'll get that going. I happen to use this one, and it worked. But when I get this running, that'll be my next step of the video, and I will get this running. So very shortly, we'll get that going. The other code that came up was a P3, which is like your voltage regulator problem. So I'm going to have to open up that and figure out what's going on inside there. But we will get it. These are complicated little generators, but they're actually good little generators. So we'll see what happens when we're done.